Welcome, one and all, to another edition of For the Sake of Heaviness. I am your humble co host, Butch Ballich, along with
I am the other co-host who goes by Mercyful Mike. That is me.
Merciful Mike Smith.
Yes,
That
that
is
is me.
him. Nothing like putting some awkward silences in there. On
Eh,
this episode, we just want to do a little bit of show and tell because we buy stuff and stuff stacks, and we would like to share with you what we are sharing with our ears so that you too
can
can
enjoy it.
enjoy. Go out and look for this stuff, man, and
Yeah.
try to find some stuff. I mean, hopefully, we still love physical product. Hopefully, most of you do as well. If you don't, if you know, however you consume music, that's cool. Everyone consumes it in a different way. We still like albums and CDs. I mean, shit. If I was had an 8 track player, I'd probably still be looking for used 8 tracks. So, but
Same
I
here.
love we're still LPs and CDs are still coming in the doors.
Yep,
So
definitely. Gotta have
so
that,
we
right? And gotta hold the product. Everybody likes their digital, but that's just out there in the ether someplace, man. It's not tangible. I need that. I need it in this form, LP or CD. I gotta have it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's I don't know. It's like you have a you can't you can't hug a virtual teddy bear. And these
There you
are
go.
these are my physical musical teddy bears
Yes, they are.
for me to love and hug, and I will name them George.
And I will love him and I will hug
Hug
him.
them. And
All
you
right,
want to start
Butch.
us off, buddy?
Oh, yeah, sure. Um,
I preempted you.
you did. You got me. You got me. I was gonna go. Okay, Butch. All right. Well, I mean, if anybody's been following along, whether you follow me on Facebook or anywhere and stuff, I love trapeze. I've always been a massive fan of trapeze. I love Glenn Hughes. Um, I think I learned how to play drums listening to Dave Holland and Judas Priest. But as I got older and discovered what all he used to do, went back to trapeze. But anyway, I love these Lost Tape series. The first one was really good, tons of stuff. This is the later era of trapeze, and they get a little bit more AOR ish, so to speak. And Glenn didn't stick around for the very end or anything, but there's a lot of nice lost gems on this one too. Some of these are actually at first, when I was listening, I was like, "Shit, is my speaker going out?" But they like unearthed like some real some really old tapes and put them on here, and it's kind of fun to listen to once you figure out it's like a second generation cassette and really old shit. So but um yeah, and this one kind of snuck by me. It came out last year, and I've been waiting for this, and I forgot where I stumbled across it, and I was like, damn, it's out. I need that. So but if you're a trapeze fan, this is really good. Volume 2 of the lost stuff.
Nice.
All right, sir, how about yourself?
Well, since we're talking about Glenn Hughes, I just grabbed this on Saturday.
Oh man, is
Um,
it the so it is. How is
yeah,
it?
it's great.
Yeah.
Um, I think with Glenn, all his I can't remember a single one of his records that I could spin it one time and like really like um get the vibe for the whole thing.
Hmm.
I actually got a little bit impatient and listened to it online before I got it. And I just got I haven't actually get to spun the you can see it's shiny because I didn't even take the freaking plastic off yet. But
Right.
um so yeah, my first couple spins were on Spotify. Don't tell me.
Shh, no.
But I do buy stuff, so it's
You
good.
get
I
a
really
pass.
like it. I mean, it's you don't there are no surprises really.
Yeah.
If you're a Glenn fan, you get like it's a mix of hard rock AOR and a little bit of funky, white soul, kind of all mixed into one thing. But there's
Yeah.
always like every record he does, there are songs that like are amazing. The
Yeah.
last song on here, Into the Fade, is incredible. I mean, and
Wow.
the whole like there's nothing on here that I listened to and thought that's not good.
Right. Right.
Um, but I need a few more listens because sometimes it takes me more than one with Glenn to really like
Yep.
His voice sounds phenomenal though, which is no surprise to
Yeah.
me or probably to anyone that's
That
seen him
one's been
live.
on my
So
list, and I've been every time I think I'm going to pull the trigger on that one, something else comes up, and I get that instead. But I got that's yeah. Now that I know you've got it and you enjoy it so much, I'm going to put that up as a priority.
yeah, it's definitely worth picking up, man.
Well, I just picked this up. This got a kind of a funny story behind it too. I pre-ordered it and the price was like really cheap. And I'm like, and it didn't really give the description that it was the anniversary edition, the 40th of Field of Fire. So I'm like, well, I'll pre-order it. If it's just like another version, whatever. But lo and behold, man, it showed up and it's the box. And I'm not gonna take it all apart, but it's a pop-up gatefold. It's got the the cool skull and Batwing logo that pops up, and they did a really nice job with this. It's really good. It sounds really good too. I'm not 100% sure that it's a different mix or master or anything. I would say it's comparable to if you have the Overkill box set. I'm pretty sure it's the same pricing as that, but
Hmm.
it sounds really good. So I mean, but man, when you're talking thrash, how can you not
Dude,
have this in the conversation?
yeah, I think
Just
it's
so
still my
damn
favorite.
good. Oh, so
Yeah. Is
good,
there any
man.
there any like extra tracks or is just the record
No,
and then some
no, no,
extra
nothing.
gear on the inside?
Nope, nothing extra. I mean, unless I missed it or something. No, I listened to it. It's the same stuff. I mean, it's
Oh, that's cool.
numbered. There's a couple
That's
different
cool.
variations of color. There's some splatter and stuff like that. So, but really,
Right
really,
on.
really good.
Very cool. Speaking of box sets, anyone that watches the show knows how much I love this band. Um, so when a box set version of their latest record became available, I instantly pre-ordered it, and that's Witch
Yeah,
Hazel's
nice.
Five Lamentations. And this comes with, I'll just do this real quick. Here's the record. Um, and then it's cool, like there's a 7 inch that comes with it. These songs are exclusive to the 7 inch Death Store and the Demon Within.
That's cool.
Um, both, by the way, great songs. In addition, the album's killer. You get Slipmat,
Nice.
and then
I love all the extras, man, in box sets. That's
yeah, I mean,
great.
it's like I remember telling Aaron, I'm like, you know what? There's just some bands like I just love, and I love that they do this stuff. Like I wouldn't normally do this, but I just love these guys.
Yeah, I know.
So
I
it's
know
like I
you're a big
couldn't,
fan.
and like look at
That's awesome.
so it's like, and it was only like I don't know, it wasn't
It
what
was
I thought was
reasonable.
expensive. It
I
was
gotta ask you,
very,
Butch. I think you and I have like talked about this before. But like when you get a box set like that, it comes with like all the cool extras, especially speaking about the posters. Do you ever like hang those up? Because I don't. I keep everything in its original, packaging. I don't hang the
you know what?
posters. I don't use the
It's
slip mats, nothing.
well, I definitely the slip mat is definitely staying in here for now. I have a
Mhm.
slip mat from the attic record store on
Oh, sure.
my
Yeah.
turntable. I'm trying, I have over here. I have the Thin Lizzy um, Rock Legends box set.
Hmm.
It was it's CD set, and it came with like a bunch of 5.5 by 7 um, small. Like I'll show it. Hang on real quick. Do
Okay.
this. I'll just show one. Like stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
this.
Sure.
So oh, that fucking glare. There you go.
That looks
So
cool, though.
I framed a few of them because I bought two. I ended up with two of them
Oh,
because
okay.
I don't know, it was a lot like I had pre-ordered it and then Amazon canceled my pre-order. So then I ordered a couple through from Japan through eBay.
Okay.
And to make sure I got one, like I actually ended up with three at some point, and I sold one of them. I did sell one, and I have another one that's still sealed that I would probably unload at some point. But
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, so yeah, I mean, I'm real tempted to hang this poster because where else am I going to get a witch hate? And what am I going to? It's going to sit in the box.
I
I'm going to
know.
die. I'm going to be in a box, and then my kids are going to sell it for a
Right.
quarter.
Right. I know. Or just give it away. Here, check this out.
Yeah. Here, so let's split up Butch's record collection.
Yeah. There's been a couple of times where I'm like, oh, this would look so badass in a frame, but I don't know, man. I can't bring myself to like separate any items that come in like a specialty set or a box or anything like that. I gotta, I don't know if it's just the OCD in me or the purist in me. I gotta keep it all together. I don't know.
Yeah, my Kiss box sets, like the Destroyer and Creatures
Yeah.
CD box sets, I didn't take anything out of those. Same with the Sabbath ones.
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
Same. Yep.
so I don't know. I'll probably just leave it
Yeah.
in the box for now, but you never know.
All right, I'll move along here. Not too long ago, before the release of this, we had the pleasure of talking with Ralph Sheepers from Primal Fear, and since then, I've gotten my vinyl copy.
Nice.
Um, this is their 15th album. They're pretty much one of the all-time greatest power metal bands going right now. They're on a big tour in Europe. I know a lot of people when it comes to power metal have a hard times because they say there's very little variation from album to album. But I think Primal Fear has done a pretty good job of trying to kind of break away from that myth. And this is definitely one of those albums. It's a pretty fresh lineup too. Um, but there's a lot of variation in this album, and it separates itself from the last couple of releases. I think they sound really rejuvenated. And I mean, Ralph, man,
He
sounds
sounds godly.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, he has only gotten better with age. If you go back and watch our interview with him, he talks a little bit about, how he makes sure he takes care of himself and his voice, and it shines through here. So really awesome, massive slab of power metal. Highly recommended. Good stuff.
Great record, yeah. I feel like this is probably one that I don't know. I'm sure you have this on your list too. I don't know if you're going to pull it up, but I'll pull it out. Then you can pull yours out. We'll both pull ours out together. But
Might edit that out.
yeah, you can edit it out. Phantom Spell,
I did not grab it because I figured for sure you were gonna have that. That is a friggin' great record, man.
dude. This is Heather and Hearth
Oh,
by Phantom Spell, and it's great.
yep,
Um, this is the progressive band of Kyle McNeil from Seven Sisters, and it is phenomenal. Like, it's perfection, and uh, I almost hate to say it. Like, I mean, first of all, the Seven Sisters
I know
is
where
going to
you're
be in my
going.
top three this year, but this might actually be number two or number one.
Yeah, it's
I
that
might
good.
actually like it just a hair more, but man, it's still too early to say. But
Yeah,
regardless, the two of them are like neck and neck.
yep,
This is just,
it's
man,
stellar.
hits the it hits that spot. Like, I love metal, obviously, and I love like a lot of progressive rock, but this
Yep,
just like, splits the difference so well. It just, oh my god,
yep.
it's so good.
And I thought that the debut was really good. I really did not think they were going to be able to top that for me because I enjoyed the debut so much. I was like, oh, but then I mean, within a spin or two, I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
And
he
how
did.
crazy how crazy can is that, for Kyle to have two bands going at the same time, two releases, separated by what months that are both so badass, Man, the guy is just he's on a tear.
Yeah, the talent, man, the talent evident in some of these bands like Seven Sisters and Witch Hazel and
Yep.
is amazing to me. Like, these dudes are like freaking prolific, man.
Yeah.
And for Kyle, I mean, dude's doing two albums at a time.
It's crazy. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
unbelievable to me.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Man.
it's incredible.
All right. This one I gotta give props where props is due. Our good friend John Gaffney over at Layer of the Alchemist. I really wasn't aware of this until one of his latest episodes, and I was that intrigued. I had to go out and buy it right away. So Johann Lenquist, The Castle. Now, if you're a big Candlemass fan, don't go into this thinking you're going to get a big Candlemass record.
Right.
Yeah, there's 100% there's shades of it in there. There's some doominess, but there is a lot more to this album than that. And kind of like you were saying with Glenn Hughes, this is going to take a number of listens to really sink in and to really kind of wrap your head around what's going on. But once it clicks, it clicks. And this was a pleasant surprise. I was not expecting this. I didn't even know about it. So, John, thanks. Thanks for getting those guys on for an interview. And they sold another copy.
Yeah, that's a really good album. I listened to it after you and I talked about it, and
Yeah,
it's definitely on my list. It's ow, this cat, man.
I know. I saw them.
He's killing me, man. He's like going after my CDs, and he's like, I try to take the CDs, and he's like swatting at me, and I'm like, he's pretty nice, but geez.
Give me some attention.
Um, here's a couple of here's a few catalog titles I'll just go through
Okay.
real quick that I ended up picking up at some local shops. Well, one's at a local shop. There's a place called the Government Center. This is a funny story too. I'll make it quick. Their metal section, their used metal section was killer. As of a couple
Wow.
weeks ago, I found this. I thought 35 is a pretty good price for it, but they had like Enforcer's first one for like 10.
Wow.
They had
For
like
10?
used
Holy
Sabotage.
cow.
Yeah, they had like used Sabotage. Like they had a few of those. Wake of Magellan and I'm an idiot. I'm forgetting the name of the Handful of Rain.
Okay.
And there was one other one, and there's a bunch of different like there was Knock Mystium, and so anyway, the prices are super fair, like we're
Wow.
really good. And then there's a local store around here in New Ken called Preserving that is also a great store,
Hmm.
and he started posting pictures of the metal that he had coming in, and I'm like, it's like Enforcer, Sabotage, Sabotage, Knock Mystium, like all this stuff that I'm like,
Wait a
it
minute.
can't be that the two stores got two similar collections. And it turned out
No
I went
shit.
into the government center on Sunday and I was like, "Did you sell your entire metal section, used metal to Preserving?" And the dude's like, "Yep."
Oh,
He's like,
no
"It was."
shit.
He's like, "They're not, government center is not like known for being a place you get metal. They do get
Yeah.
great metal in, obviously, but
Yeah.
he's like, it was taking up too much real estate. Like they'd spread their regular used
Get
stuff
this
out.
shit out of here.
It's a great store, but yeah. So now everything that was there is closer to me now.
Even better.
Uh, but anyway, yeah, I got this. I love Spiritual Beggars, and I
Yeah.
pick up Demons. JB is awesome. Like I
Yeah.
love his voice. I probably like the first three Beggars records the best, but I had to have this
That's cool.
because and then from Nameless Grave Records, the vinyl issue of
Oh,
Slow Fest,
yeah.
the
Slow
Animal
fag.
Spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like this record. I mean, I like all their records, so it's cool to have it on vinyl because I got it on CD
Right.
when it came out, and Nameless Grave did a good job with this.
Sure.
When I saw Adamantes a few weeks ago, I grabbed the first one
Cool.
on uh, on vinyl, Far Flung Realm. So cool to have this. Another great, if you folks out there haven't heard Adamantes yet, definitely check them out. Great, like
Yeah.
epic traditional metal, killer band, great live bands too. Great players, singers, phenomenal. Um, so yeah, that's just some real quick some stuff I picked up,
Sure.
catalog kind of stuff.
I was hoping I would have my copy, but it's still floating around someplace. The mail these days is a little tricky, but I'm just going to mention it. We had the pleasure of interviewing Leo and Martin from Anchorite and their new album, Realm of Ruin. There it is. Is fucking amazing. So good. So if you get a chance to watch our interview and you like what everybody's talking about, go research that album because
Yeah,
it's that good.
yeah. This is killer. This is another like album of the year candidate. Man, I
Yep.
mean, this is phenomenal.
This is gonna be
This is
a
a top
rough
five.
year,
Yeah,
dude.
it's gonna be real
Oh,
tough to narrow it down. Real
dude.
tough. And this album is killer. And if you know the first record, this is that one was great, but this one is like even a few steps above that.
I think so
I think.
too. Yeah, not knocking the first one, but they really
Yeah, not at all.
built on what they
This is
established
just
and took
that
it
good.
further. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So this one I kind of came out of nowhere for me too. It's been 5 years, but Green Carnation has a new album out, and the more I read on this too, this is number one of a three album trilogy. So hopefully we won't have 5 years in between albums again. But really, really good. I think the acoustic verses is probably my favorite. It just there's it's acoustic. The tone of that album is gorgeous. But Dark Poem Part One, this is really, really good. So if you haven't heard from these guys or aren't familiar with them, they've got a pretty good catalog. But the new stuff is a really, really good album. Check it
Yeah,
out.
I thought it was. I listened to it the other day. I like the last one. I think a hair more, but they're another one of those bands that I think you really got to give them a few
Yeah.
spins.
Yep.
I really like this one. Don't get me wrong. Um, I'm just going off of, um, you know, having that last one and then
Yeah.
hearing this one once
Yeah.
so far. But it's on my list, and that album art is killer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Um, these are a couple like not so much. I don't know. I didn't even take the. I've been listening to this stuff. I've been. This has been on my list for a while. This is kind of more of like a post metal, post rock kind of thing. This is the latest from Grails,
Oh,
Miracle Music. Real moody, um, really great record, I think. I finally like after listening to it several times, I was like, I gotta get that. I just got this. I gotta give it its vinyl sacrifice on my turntable
the
this
inaugural spin.
week. And then I got turned on to this band Geobia
Oh,
by
not familiar.
Max at the Attic. I was in the mood for. I've been listening to a lot of like old space rock
Really? Okay.
and stuff, and like not just old, but like you know, stoner space like kind of stuff. And he's like, "You hear Geobia," and he put this on. I was like, "That's exactly like what I was looking for. Like, it's not too heavy, and it's not too. It's like spacey. It's
Yeah.
like what I wanted. Like, it's like,
Hit the spot, huh?
yeah. I mean, it's like really cool. Uh, I get Giobia.
Have to check
So
that
if you
out.
yeah, if you like stuff like, it
That
doesn't
like
sound like necessarily like Hawkwind or
I was just
Eloy
gonna
or
say Hawkwind. Yeah, okay.
Asher, but it's like all like that kind of stuff. Like
Those
if you
first two
follow,
UFO albums that were kind of spaced out.
yeah, but this is even more spacey. I mean, it's got
Really?
keys like all over it. Like
Okay.
a lot of like a lot more reverb in it. Because I went back and checked out those UFOs when I was in this mood, and I'm like, yeah, they're a little bit more jammy and spacey, but this is like more like really like interstellar
That's not
sounding kind
instrumental,
of.
is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Well, I didn't know because there's stuff like that gets mixed in sometimes. There's no clear vocals
Okay.
on it, and I'm still digesting it. This is on Heavy Psych Sounds, um, so it's real cool.
Have to check that out. I'll have to put that on my list. Um, I was kind of saying earlier, I got this on disc because unfortunately I missed the vinyl release. But this is Rocket Stars, Death of a Rock Star. And I was seeing the ads for this, and it is, but it's not a soundtrack to a fully animated movie that Rocket Star did all on his own, did all the animation. But the music is definitely, the spotlight of the whole thing. And it really intrigued me because I'm a big fan of Bad Out of Hell. I love that album. And
Great album.
this is Bad Out of Hell. This is Bowie. This is Queen. I can say there's probably like some tidbits of ELO, maybe ABBA, and there's a hint of Kiss in this too. The more you listen, and I'm telling you, man, this is kind of like the sleeper hit of the year for me because it came so out of left field, and I just took a chance on it, and ended up corresponding with Rocket Star a little bit, and he kind of told me everything he had to go through to get this done, and he did it all on his own and it's just a cool story to kind of go with it, background of the actual creator. So if you like all those bands I just mentioned, you're gonna love this. This is really good, and it's nice, cool trifold.
Nice.
The vinyl is sold out unless you can find one on Discogs or something, but it's good stuff. I recommend it.
I know you said too he's not doing any press right now, but hopefully we could get him on the show sometime down
Yeah,
the road when he is doing press again.
he says he tries to kind of because I wanted to see if he wanted to come on right away. But he says that he really kind of schedules a whole shitload of it all at once just to kind of get it done. So he doesn't really
Mhm.
do too many one-offs. But yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
We might see Rocket Star on here.
that's cool.
Oh.
The last couple things I have, like I don't know, this isn't really metal, but I don't give a shit. This is the latest album by the
The
Hives.
Hives. Okay. Sure.
Forever the Hives, forever the Hives. And man, I saw these guys live
Yeah.
this past year, the tour for the last record, and they were one of the best live bands I've ever seen.
No kidding.
So it was just like great, like Scandinavian garage rock. I
Yeah.
mean, if you've heard the hits, Hate to Say I Told You So, and you know what they sound like. I mean,
Hmm.
it sounds like that. Everything they do is in that vein. It's all super catchy. Um, but it's a fun, it's like the last one. It's a fun record. I probably like the last
Yeah.
one a hair more, but again, I just got it.
Right. Right.
So I need to get, but I mean, these guys just like are just fun, and I can't wait to see them live.
Yeah.
And then just a few things here. Um, this is something that Barbarian Records. I got this from Gary.
Hmm.
Um, a band called Northern Star,
Okay.
an old '80s heavy metal, like
Yeah.
melodic metal band. It's probably as fun at once. It's pretty cool. I wish I would have known that this was getting reissued before I bought it through Bandcamp, but it supports the band. So, but the Breaker
Oh, okay.
um,
Yeah.
EP, there's like extra tracks now on the,
Uh,
and
damn it.
mine's only five, but hopefully I'll see them live someday. I'll get it'll give me an excuse to spend money
There you
on
go.
the vinyl version or something. And then I don't have the other CD must be in the car. I got the latest Legendary CD when I saw them with
Mm.
Adamantis and Iron Brigade a few weeks ago. But no, yes, it was Adamantis Legendary, and yeah. Um, this is his Hillsfar is Vidar from Legendary. This is like his Dungeon Synth
Oh, wow. Okay.
project. So
That's
yeah,
kind of cool.
I have to delve into it so far, but I thought sounds cool to me. That'd be cool. I mean, I like stuff like that. So this
Yep.
is something. And then the last thing is this Jafria,
Nice.
um, the unreleased demos. This was bootlegged for a long time. You could find it as like Jafria 3.
Hmm.
Um, part of it is songs that ended up in the first House of Lords album.
Right.
And it's interesting. I just listened to an interview with David Glenn Isley, the same guy that the Metal Guru, the same guy that
Yep.
interviewed Greg, interviewed David Glenn Isley.
Yeah.
And David Glenn Isley is not wrong. Like you listen to like Pleasure Palace and Slip of the Tongue on here, they made James Christian like sing exactly what David Glenn Isley sang on these demos. Um, I don't know what Gene's problem with David Glenn Isley was. I mean, I like James Christian, but
Right.
David Glenn Isley is a great singer. Like, why they would have canned him
Yeah.
from the band? I don't know. Maybe James Christian was prettier at the time or something. But he's certainly like, in terms of being singers. I mean, he's not. I don't want this to sound like I'm dissing James Christian, but he's not a better singer than
Right.
David Glenn
Right.
Isley. So, and David Glenn Isley and Greg certainly seem to have a good um,
Kind of a lateral move.
chemistry, like writing together. So I don't understand it. Uh, it must have been an image thing with Gene,
Yeah.
though I can't say for sure. But this is really cool. Um, it's not as fully produced as the two Jafria albums,
Hmm.
but there's the songs on here are good. I think it would have made for a good record. Some of them I could see why they didn't maybe weren't as good as what
Hmm.
was on the first House of Lords, but some of these are like a lot of this stuff is better than what was on Silk and Steel.
Sure.
I like Silk and Steel, but so this is cool. It's probably the keys probably aren't as extensive
As some of the
as I
other
would like,
stuff.
but
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool that this got released, and I guess there's a vinyl version of it, but it's like $100
Oof,
to
yeah,
get. Now it comes signed, but that was a hard pull for me
yeah,
trying to. So I figured I'd just content myself with this for the time being. Being a
that's
big
cool.
fan,
Yeah, I know. Anything
they need to
Angel
do this shit
related.
with Angel, man.
Yeah,
I don't.
right.
Those guys are sitting on demos that they could be putting money in their pockets.
You got to get on that,
Do it.
Butch. You have to
Do it.
spearhead that movement. You need to do it.
I don't have the pull with them. I'm just saying. I mean, I know I've talked to a couple of those dudes,
Yeah,
but
you know they're sitting on a gold mine of stuff. You know they
dude,
are.
there's totally demos out there of stuff. They
Yeah,
need to clean them up and put them out.
get them out there.
Do it.
I've only got two left here. Um, this has been pretty widely circulated for a long time, but I just never picked it up, and I felt like I needed it. So, um, arguably, this was the end of their greatest era. Up to Seasons in the Abyss. So this was live in Paris in '91. Pretty blistering. Lombardo's an absolute monster on here, and the drums are slightly hot in the mix, but I love that shit. And then actually just today this showed up. I haven't even listened to it yet. I've only heard a song or two. And High Roller Records is great, but Dragon's Claw. Um I kept hearing one or two songs on this, as you cruise down YouTube, some of the suggestions kind of cycle themselves through and I was like, man, this is good. This is really good. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it. So I have not heard everything that's within here, but I really like the two I heard. So not quite a blind buy, but taking a leap of faith that the rest is going to be awesome.
Nice.
And look at that. Come on. Look at that cover. That's like an old VHS horror movie right there. How can you
Yeah,
go
that's a
wrong?
total '80s album cover there, man.
Oh, totally. So
Love it.
that's all I got. I did pick up two or three Ted Nugent albums just as fillers. I hadn't had them, so filled a couple of gaps. But so yeah, that's it for me. That's my show and tell.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think I have. I don't know. Oh, I did. Well, I mean, we already talked about this. I showed it, but I finally, like
Yeah.
after years and years, bought black metal, and this is the last full length that the Ribbon did.
No, cool.
Again, this is just like if you like the helicopters and
Yeah.
stuff like that, like just amped up,
Yep.
rock, RAWK.
Rock.
Um, both killer. And then I'm always buying like I don't know, I'm like I got the latest Leon Bridges and Spangle, a band called Spangle for fans of Ozric Tentacles. I saw, so I took a
Oh, really?
yeah. The Kikaju Moyo. I got Kamoyo Island. I don't know. We've been listening to a lot of Khruangbin around here too
Oh, okay.
lately, so there's a lot of non-metal stuff kind of
That's okay.
coming in the door.
Heavy has lots of different interpretations. It doesn't always have to be just strictly metal. It can be
Yeah,
heavy. So, and speaking of heavy, I don't know, hopefully some of you have caught on that Butch and I have kind of like started this battle back and forth. It's like a little side program of ours called Pick the Heaviest Hitter. So it's on YouTube, and if you haven't already, check us out on TikTok. So a lot of our TikTok friends seem to be really enjoying our back and forth battles. So look us up. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We got to get on the old Insta, and of course YouTube is home for us. So hit all those buttons. Hit the likes, the subscribes, and like Butch was saying earlier, click that
notification.
notification button. That way you'll know every time that we put out some new content. And guys, hit the comments. We like to hear from you. We try to communicate with you as much as we can. We like suggestions, you name it. So we're open for all kinds of fun metal stuff. So
That's right.
that's right. All right. Well, with that being said, catch us on the very next episode of
For the
For
sake
the Sake
of
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 Heavy,
heaviness.
Heavy, Heavy, Heaviness.
Heaviness.
Later.
Later.